Let me explain to you why exactly Zone 2 cardio is underrated. Because me, being a gym bro myself, I don't really like to do cardio. I like lifting, probably because it's easier, but I hate doing cardio. But I've been trying to do better about it because I want to. I I like longevity and biohacking, and that's kind of a part of it. Is Zone 2 cardio is like super important for your long term health. And so tonight I did like 30 minutes on like the bike, Zone 2, and then stretch for like 15 minutes. I'm at a resort hotel. I don't even know what you would call it right now, but they have a sauna, and I hopped in that sauna for like 15 minutes beforehand. But basically, if you're anything like me, like a lot of people struggle with like a racing mind or a lack of focus. That's like a huge thing for me. So I like can't focus on one thing. I can't really do deep work. I'm not good at it because I jump between a bunch of different projects and I context switch. And I'm probably a little bit that way because I'm a very dopaminergic person. My mind's always been racing, but also partially probably due to social media and short form content has drastically reduced my attention span to like 30 seconds because of shorts. And so naturally I have a hard time focusing. But I did the 30 minutes of cardio and stretched for a little bit after. And it was like Zone 2 to the point where it's like you're not really even out of breath. You're just kind of doing it. And there's a little bit of burn, but it's like stupidly easy. Like it's almost obnoxiously easy. And the walk home, my mind completely empty. Not like feeling dumb or dumbed down, but like if you ever have meditated, it's the same feeling afterwards. Like my mind is completely calm, my heart rate is slowed, and I feel very in control, intentional, disciplined, and focused. It's a very interesting feeling because I typically have a hard time feeling this way. But yeah, so if you have any, like, of course, it's great for longevity, it's great for burning fat. It's really, really good for burning fat. It's a great thing to do when you wake up in the morning, but also if you're anything like me, like the primary reason why I want to start doing this is because of the benefits that it has with regards to focusing. I have a very hard time focusing, and man, I could only tell you a couple times that I can remember in my life where I've felt this mentally clear, which is kind of funny because like that's how infrequently I do Zone 2 cardio. But the important thing in this you have to keep in mind is I often will go do Zone 2 cardio, but it's never actually Zone 2 because Zone 2 is so easy that it almost seems like you're not getting a workout in. And so you try and speed up, but really you start touching Zone 3 and Zone 4, which is what I do. So like I'll go sit down and I'm like, damn, this is easy. So I'll start pushing because like that's what you're supposed to do, right? Is push yourself. But then you push out of Zone 2 and you literally lose all the benefits of Zone 2. And then it starts to become like a more high intensity workout. And then you start getting a headache, you'll start sweating a lot, breathing super heavy, which is, of course, really good for working out, but it doesn't accomplish what I just described. And so tonight was one of the first nights ever that I read about this and I slowed it down and I didn't keep pushing myself and I just went steady. And it was really easy for the first 20 minutes. And then it started to feel like a little bit of a burn. And it really didn't feel like much of a workout. It kind of felt like more like a little recovery bike. And yet on the walk home, I've almost never felt this mentally clear in my life. And so definitely underrated doing Zone 2 cardio, which I don't know if it is actually underrated. It's just the only way I have to describe it. I have underrated it. So that's why the title of the video is why it's underrated. I guess I've underrated it for the whole life, but definitely keep that in mind if you're anybody who's doing anything career related, starting a business, health related, or literally have any reason at all to focus more. Try doing Zone 2 cardio. You can walk. You have to walk pretty fast to hit Zone 2. You can bike, put it on the lowest setting and just cruise. It should be just fast enough that you notice that you're breathing, but not fast enough that anything burns. But yeah, hot tip of the day. I'm definitely going to start doing that almost every day in the morning so I can knock myself into that focus mode before I start doing work. But it's kind of like runner's high. It's kind of what it feels like, actually, a lot. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully a little bit different than usual because it's a physical gym-based thing, but I prioritize the gym and fitness a lot, and so it might as well include that as a part of the brand in here because that is a large part of my life. But that's it. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.